Hello, this is Brian Downs, and this is A Republic If You Can Keep It, coming to you from Orlando, Florida at about 6:30 in the evening on August 17th, 2025. So, today we live in an America where the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, regrettably, feels that it's sensible to seize control of the city of Washington, D.C. Now, of course, Washington is the District of Columbia. It's not a state. It is a federal city. And Donald Trump may have the legal authority to do what he has done by sending in the National Guard and assigning FBI agents to chase skateboarders out of parking lots in the city of DC. That is a matter being discussed in courts. Of course, Donald Trump has, as a matter of routine in his second administration, exceeded presidential authority, given orders he had no right to give, and then been challenged and defeated in court over and over and over again. So we shall see what happens with this DC thing. But even if he does have the legal authority, this decision is idiotic and an assault on American liberty. Donald Trump announces that crime is out of control in Washington, D.C. No, it's not. It's a 30-year lows. Donald Trump says, we have homeless people here. Okay, yes, well, it's true of any major city. Donald Trump seems to think that the solution to that is to sweep them off the streets with the National Guard, with soldiers. Donald Trump says, well, we'll send you someplace, just someplace far away from the Capitol, he says in one of his Truth Social posts. I see. So you have no plan for where you're sending them. You just know you are sending them because it annoys you to look at them. So anyone who annoys you with their presence ought to be chased away by men with guns. How did we come to live in this world? Is the universe a simulation designed to test our sanity? More and more I feel it is. But let us seize control of this universe, simulation or not, and remove Donald Trump from office. A man who was motivated. Why was he motivated? To end home rule in the District of Columbia, which is to say, take the power away from the mayor, the long-standing city government. Why? Well, probably because he's drowning in the Epstein scandal, his long-standing friendship with one of the most notorious sex traffickers of the 21st century, a man who exploited and abused teenage girls assembly line fashion for quite a long time before he was finally arrested, charged, and then died in prison. Donald Trump, a man, as you know, as I know, is certainly notorious for his own tendency toward, shall we say, sexual misadventure. In the Stormy Daniels affair, in his various extramarital affairs, in the side chicks that got promoted to wives, etc., etc., was best buddies with Jeffrey Epstein for a very long time. And he's trying to pretend that he wasn't. And he wants to instruct the world to stop talking about it. So he sends in the troops to seize our attention. Well, we will not forget. This does not delete the Epstein scandal. It simply creates the DC scandal. It's another scandal to stack upon these scandals and the outrages and the crimes and the incompetencies that are proof after proof after proof that this lifelong con artist and sex criminal needs to be removed from the Oval Office. By impeachment, by the 25th Amendment, as it is quite obvious that his brain is disintegrating. Removed, taken away, and put someplace, perhaps the same place we're putting the homeless people now, I guess, where he can do no more harm. Let us work together for this goal. Let us restore this nation to sanity.